The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Good evening, everybody. It is finally Friday, 9 p.m. You know what that means. It's time for the men's room. I got the spooky lights going on. We're having a good old time here, and got my buddies hanging out with me. As always, my left-hand man, the author, David Applegate.
Hello, friends and fans. Yes, the left-handed man here. Welcome to another men's room. And yeah, happy Halloween.
Joining us all the way, he's the dad, channel dad Brian Lape.
I couldn't think of anything weird to say other than I was like, hey, if I pull back, it's kind of creepy.
You need like a light underneath of you, shining up like it's like scary, like spooky stories. Ooh.
Gotta find a flashlight.
Last but not least, coming in right under the time limit, Anime Night.
Hey guys, hope you're all gonna have a wonderful Halloween. I just got through fixing up a few caskets for a specific person, so hopefully you're one of them, and I look forward to the payment. I do accept skulls.
Skulls of your enemies.
In Minecraft.
Sorry.
In Minecraft or Grand Theft Auto or whatever YouTube will allow us to say.
Filled with the lamentations of their women.
Oh, please. YouTube. It's Halloween jokes. It's all Halloween jokes. We're having fun.
Yeah.
We're allowed to have fun.
Ex-wives will be returned by Leggett.
Yeah.
This.
It's spooky season.
Day.
So, what's everybody up to? How y'all doing? It's a Halloween.
I'm just happy to be home. I am done with society for today. Too many morons out there, and too many stolen valors out there.
And Focons.
Yeah, this guy came. He's like, I'm a vet, and I would like the military discount for ordering the food. I'm like, yeah, do you have the ID? He's like, yeah, it's right here. So I go like this. The whole thing peels off. The whole thing. And I look down, and I'm just like, yeah, nice try. And what's ironic in that, there was an actual veteran standing right behind him.
Oh, that's nice.
You should have seen his face. He looked ready to pound that man into potion paste.
Let's see.
But I'm happy to be here. Men's room, definitely worth the wind down.
Yeah, so I was talking to our good friend, the Rookie Critic, and he said that if I drop him a link, he might see if he has time. If he has time, he might join in. You're free. No biggie if you're busy. He said he might jump in to talk about what's going on with the Fandom Collective.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I had to unsub from their Patreon temporarily until this gets sorted.
Well, they've already said just go on ahead and unsubscribe. They're gonna keep the group chat going, and Who knows? So we shall see. I hate that.
Now, are they missing out on tweets because of X's weird, unfathomable rules about who can see your tweets or not?
Yeah, I think so. So
Yeah.
what I think is going on is the fact that there's promotion going on, and they don't like there being promotion. And I don't know. They knew
It seems to be if you're small on Twitter, it's all right if you tweet your own stuff. But the moment you self-advertise anything, if you're big and self-promote anything big, your reach is instantly like crushed. So it's not worth using Twitter unless you pay to win. And the whole
Super
point of
fan
Twitter,
Shaw hands in the hizzle.
What's up, buddy?
Win.
What's that, man? How you doing, dude?
Oh, well, you know, I was looking at one email and it went to the other email. So I was like, damn, why did I not get the email? And I messaged you and I'm like, well, he's not going to get his Facebook for a minute. And then I found it. So I was like, hey.
Oh.
And Richard Moll died. So, of course, 80 years old, man.
Now, what I have seen him before, but what did he play in?
He was a Night Court. He was Two-Face in Batman the Animated Series. He was in Highlander on the pilot episode. He was
Richard something.
Mole.
Well,
Richard Mole, yes, on No Court.
That's right.
Yeah.
But he died or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, man.
I mean, recently, there was like somebody died
2 hours ago, within 2 hours, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody did die yesterday. I forget who.
Well, I know there were several somebodies, but yeah, there was some celeb. Oh, the guy, he was on the series Rome. He was in the new Star Wars thing.
Oh
TV
yeah,
show.
no, he died actually soon after filming.
Oh,
They
was it
only
that long
announced
ago?
his
Okay.
death later.
Okay. I found out about it yesterday. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they did it. They did delay his death. I forget his name, but yeah, he did die sometime just after filming. When he was on the set of another film, they said the shooting had nothing to do with it, and they wouldn't release his cause of death. And everybody's going, "Yeah, man, he just got his,
Yeah, Richard Moll died at 80. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his
6'8".
stunning and brave climate change.
Yeah. He died of suddenly.
You got a new telephone number. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. It is 1-540-705-1120. You guys can call in, talk to us. I gotta save it next time that I actually update it. Save. There we go. Yeah. 540-705-1120. Call in and talk to us. Tell us about what you're doing for Halloween.
Is anybody as sick of ladybug season as I am?
Yes.
I'm back.
You can thank Virginia Tech for that.
Oh, they made it worse?
Yes, they unleashed them to go after something.
Aphids. They eat aphids.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, and when they did that, they now overpopulated the area with it. So you're welcome. Thank you, Virginia Tech.
Well, did they do the whole Appalachian Valley? What is it?
Yeah, the whole area.
Okay.
Far out.
I thought they were worse this year than last year.
Well, they've been slowly worse. Like each year is worse and worse.
Oh.
So it's just something that
and then
they do.
This is normally Yellow Jackets. Well, this would be near the end, but it was cold when they got kind of warm again, and I keep seeing wasps and Yellow Jackets.
Oh yeah,
but they're like lethargic. It's not like they're out there and it's 50 degrees. It's like 70 something degrees. They're in the sunshine, but they are so slow. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. Now I don't mind because I can get away from them or kill them before they sting me, but usually they'll chase you around the yard this time of year.
Yeah, I've got honeybees, and I've been trying to keep an eye on them and make sure that they're good.
Right.
So,
Well, if you live up in Michigan, I feel bad for you because you have fish flies coming soon.
what fly?
Ladybugs.
No,
Ladybugs have
fish
been
flies.
released.
Apparently, I lived out in Michigan for a time. Born, grew up there, all the fun stuff. Have you ever seen half a 7-Eleven get covered in them? Like
No,
the
I don't
front
even know what
door
you're
and
talking about.
I'm from Michigan, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about, so don't feel bad.
Fish flies? Is that what you said?
Yep.
I think you mean fruit flies, don't you?
Here,
All right. Well, David, did you find something about the release of ladybugs?
Yeah. To combat the infestation of spider mites and aphids, they released ladybugs, a particular species known to eat both. So to fight one infestation, they caused another.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's like
that sounds like Virginia Tech for you.
Right.
Well, it just sounds like typical government. I don't know if it's true or not, but there's the legend of the king cobras in India. Have you heard this one? I think it was 19th century. The British government, to try and get rid of the cobras, they were paying people so much per snake, and so people started breeding them to get money.
Yes.
And then the government said, okay, we're not going to do that anymore. So they just released them into the wild. And so then there were like 4 times as many cobras running through the jungles as there had breeds.
Oh, great. Well, that would I mean, that's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could look up government.
The government loves to put out something, then turn around and go, "Oh, our bad. Whoops. Here, have this."
20 years later, we did the thing that we denied for the last 20 years. What are you going to do about it?
Right. Oh, yeah, that thing we said was a conspiracy theory for 30 years. Yeah, we did it. And everyone's dead that did it.
Meanwhile, a bunch of old... Yeah. Meanwhile, their boss goes, are they buying it? Am I in the clear?
Yeah, right.
It's like, are we in the clear? Are they gone? Oh,
yeah,
good.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's some people who are still blocking within government certainty class, but that's just why they're pissed at Trump, because he didn't go through the gatekeepers. But last time I checked, there wasn't a gatekeeper clause in the Constitution, was there?
That's in the good and plenty clause.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are fish flies. There's 126 species of fish flies in Michigan.
Fish fly? I thought he was making stuff up. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm southern and Etep's northern, and I've never heard of
I sent both you. I sent both you and Appalachian a photo of what I am talking about.
Look, I believe in you now, because like we got here in Brisbane attack of the fruit flies, and it turns out they're also attacking in WA and Melbourne as well, where they're coming up through the sewers.
Yeah.
Now apparently why they're
crazy.
breeding is because so many people pour half-finished cups of coffee down the sink, and they feed off the dry. And when the coffee dries out, they feed off it.
That's pretty wild. But yeah, but it looks like the fish fly infestation's June and July though.
The biggest one, though.
That's when it hits real bad. See all that garbage, all that trash right there. That is literally that's what we used to deal with back then.
It's like Detroit.
Yeah.
Like in and around Detroit.
It's like
if you're near Lake Erie, you might want to stock up on bug supplies for the coming months.
Wow.
After this, like in June, like I want to say, starting in ow, Thor, that was my thigh. Start in early March. Get the bug supplies early March. That way you have some when you're ready for the people who live further up north in Michigan, next to Lake Erie.
So there was some kind of news report up in Canada that parts of Canada was being buried by massive swarms of fish flies.
Hey, yep, I'll do it. For a second or two, I thought the news was going to be that Justin Trudeau resigned. That would be a great fanfare right now.
Actually, I have a little bit of info that came
And they do
out
bite.
just about 24 hours ago now about Justin Trudeau. Everybody knows that his wife left him, right?
Yeah.
No?
Yep. Now, apparently, the reason why she left him is because for the last 3 months, while Justin's been out doing the world tour, she's been shtucking a doctor over in Winnipeg.
Oh my lord!
So it has nothing to do with the fact that he's.
So basically, she
cuckolded him. Basically, he came home to find her in bed with another man.
Yeah, she came home to find him in bed with another man.
Hello, Mr. Trudeau. We're performing a gynecologist.
Hey,
test.
just like his mom.
She told him if she caught him having a faggot, that she would leave him. And see, he's out there smoking.
Yeah, Dr. Smoking was giving her the long dong.
You mean in the cigarette, right?
Yeah. He thought. Now the thing is, Justin apparently has been wishing them well and all this stuff, but she's been rubbing it in what a limp he is, what a INC ending in L is. Apparently he can't do the business, you know. So he's very upset and doesn't know what to do because, so he's been trying to take out his anger in Parliament, and he's been falling flat in his face.
Was that before or after they did the applause for the former Nazi?
Oh, actually, that was actually the day she left him.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the final nail in the coffin. That she was embarrassed to be his wife. So she'd been doing everything to basically rub his nose in dog dung, and apparently he just didn't care that she was cucking him, you know.
Oh my lord.
He didn't care. He just wished her well and went to India on a cocaine binge where he got busted.
She didn't. Why didn't she Amber Heard it then?
Drop a turd on him?
Bed. Yeah, shit the bed, dude. Shit the bed. So that's all you got to do, right?
Oh, Seth, I know a perfect. Go ahead, David.
No, I don't know if this is true or not, whether or not Justin Trudeau is actually using cocaine, but that is the latest of many criminal allegations against him, including fabricate. Now, if this is true, he's done.
One question, real quick. Why do we care about Justin Trudeau?
Nobody does. David's just yammering on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Justin Trudeau sucks.
Because what happens
really
in Canada
blows
happens.
A big one.
What happens in Canada happens here eventually.
I mean, I understand that part, and we should, care for our brothers and sisters up north.
Not Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, but he's totally.
We could happily airlift our friends from there. Except you.
Justin Trudeau is a
Nazi fags.
Yep, he is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I know
but that is why the problem is, if it's true, you're in a load of deep shit. Justin Trudeau is looking at bringing in 1 million immigrants a year. Yeah.
Like it matters number wise, dude. We're all been invaded. I mean, for fuck's sake.
That's it.
Like, it doesn't matter. You can babble off whatever numbers you want. Doesn't matter. This is their plan.
Yeah.
All the yammering that you sit there and do every week, week in and week out, that's great. But how's your plan of fixing it? Just sitting there yammering on about shit that nobody's listening to because we're already living it?
Hello?
That's for everybody. I mean, what is the game plan? Because nothing's working. Everywhere's gone, dude. Everything's gone. Australia's gone. Europe's gone. Canada's been gone.
And America's the last bastion.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. We're supposed to bow to the people that want to behead us because we're infidels? Or you're going to go the other way? It's full communism. So, at the end of the day,
the problem. The left
matter.
Yeah, the problem is no matter how no matter how much you tell people, I know they don't care because they don't believe you until they could see 20 countries fall over flat on their face and be utterly destroyed, and they'll say, not the 21st time, it'll be different this time. So perhaps humanity is going to get what they fucking deserve. Oops.
Right? Because, I mean, that's just it. You can sit there and we can sit here and have educated conversation, but it doesn't do any good. I mean, it doesn't. Because the majority of us know that. The majority of all the people that we all know all the same stuff that we're talking about. And the people that are in the chat watching also know it because we're all living it. So it's like, what's the turnaround? We already have discussed movies to the point nobody even fucking talks movies anymore. And this is supposed to be a pop culture channel, not a fucking political one.
Actually, I did have some pop culture news about GTA 6 that people aren't going to care about GTA 6 because it's going to come out as one of the most expensive, incomplete flops there ever is, and people are going to be severely disappointed, turn around and find out that GTA 5 has been taken offline, no more updates.
But
AEW.
the only thing about Grand Theft Auto 5 is the fact that you won't get any updates if you're playing online. Now, if you continue to play on the story mode, just goofing off and doing stuff, I'm sure you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, you can still play GTA 5 unless you bought the digital only copy or whatever. Apparently, there's some arguments that when they take that, they want to remove further digital copies, right? So to try and force sales. If that's true, that's going to force a lot of people, I think, to finally ditch some consoles.
Because, I mean, most of the old wrestling games, even though the new ones would come out, you could still play the shit online. You know what I mean? It didn't stop anything. You could still use the majority of them, not forever, obviously, but you could still get updates and whatnot. And if we all had the game, we could still all play each other. You know what I mean? So if they're going to take that away, though, is that what you're saying, though? They're going to take away we couldn't all play versus each other over the internet?
Well, what they're doing is that they're claiming that they're going to make sure that they can do everything legally they can to shut down GTA 5 before 6 comes out, right?
Okay.
Then it's going to be... But people who've playtested said the game is incomplete. It's not as big as they claim it to be because it's got this big water edge that gives it its artificial size. And the island, there's only a couple of missions, and every place is the same. It's each set of cities, with Spider-Man, where it's got all these different blocks, and you've got each block is like story mode. You unlock and do stuff, right. But each block is more of the same. There's no uniqueness to you go to the island, there's no unique features. There's no, and they're actually saying there's less content. It's bigger, but actually has less content.
The AEW game that recently came out, it came out incomplete, and there's people that bought it. Etep bought it and for the Switch and downloaded it. He bought it that way instead of getting the game. And his shit doesn't even work. He still can't get it to work.
Yeah,
which game is
kind of error. I would never buy a game digital only, though. By the way, Dan.
No.
Always you should have the disc.
You should always
which
have.
game?
The AEW game that came out.
Oh yeah. I haven't really heard too much good stuff about that.
No, I can't even Angela Straven, who that's who I watched the show with, the AEW stuff with. Even he's like, yeah, it's definitely not worth what we paid for it. I was like, damn, because I was hoping for a good wrestling game, because again, we could all play it if we all had it,
Yeah.
And I think it was supposed to be multi-platform too.
Yeah, I forget who said it. They were describing this game, some of the early sports games, like some of the early sports games, you buy the physical copy, but you get digital updates, right? And you would have like five updates. Usually you'd have a new team, a couple of roster changes through the year, etc. But what happened is they started next year, they brought out, I think, the official FIFA. The first FIFA that, I think it was FIFA, and the first one that came out wasn't official. So they shut it down. Then EA came out, and every year it was the same game. And sometimes they didn't even change the assets. And yet people paid upwards of $50, $60 a year. People were buying DLCs. Then they introduced card packs. So if a new team if the team had a roster change, you just like get a new card pack. But then they started making it random, and then they started adding stars, where the more cards you collect, the more stars you get. Therefore, you can suddenly have your shitty player become really super star. Every year the stats would change, so they but then they stopped rostering you. So if you were playing online, what's the point? Because there's no, hey, here's the scoreboard. And even then, the official scoreboards, people were hacking, and then people were finding out that their player stats were stored local side. So they were just altering the stats, going 99 with everything and just winning every game. And the EA didn't care.
Yeah, but EA sucks.
Yeah,
but that's the problem. That as much as horrible they are making the most money out of the least popular games. And it is frustrating.
Yeah, I guess.
To watch, because some of the original sports games had updates and team rosters, and whenever a team changed, you had the option of being able to just go online, get that download, not pay. If it was within that year, you didn't have to pay for anything, any updates or any changes to the teams. Even if they had a different uniform when they went away, it was all there. And
that's
now
where
people
gaming started sucking, though, the DLC stuff. I mean, like back in the day when EA, before PS2 times and stuff like that, man, like EA had some good ass games,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Madden.
Yeah, then they started cashing in on reselling and reskinning. And not just because EA wanted more money, but because investors wanted more money. That's when Vanguard, BlackRock, and I think it was Sequoia, not sure, but other big, these big institutions were buying into EA. And also you had, I think at the time, this concept where you had to, I think they were in competition then with Blizzard, weren't they? Trying to come up with something to replace WoW before Activision Blizzard, and then they decided we can't beat them, so we'll merge with them, right? And that merger needed lots of money.
Well, I don't know.
Then they cornered the market on freemium. You've heard of freemium games, haven't you?
No.
It's a free mobile game, but in order to get the best
mobile games suck.
Yeah, mobile games aren't gaming.
Nobody wants to sit on their phone and play on their phone all day long.
No.
That sucks.
The closest to that would be the Switch, Seth.
And that was the biggest mistake I've ever paid for. God,
Yep.
I hate that. I hate the Switch.
But the majority of the world can't afford a console, so they play mobile games. And
See, I like the Switch. I just got mine because I've got the dock and everything, so I just play it off the TV.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
I got mine. I got mine hooked up to my PC right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
All the legal stuff, all the legit
All the
legal stuff.
yeah.
Nintendo, don't
I
you dare
can't
come after
stand.
me.
I can't stand playing it. The
I can't
graphics
stand
suck.
Nintendo.
There's no. I have yet to find a fun game on the Switch.
Mario Kart.
It's boring. I've got it.
Dude,
Mario
you should
Kart,
come play with
once.
us.
I
We play
played
like
it
every
once.
Saturday. Me,
I get mad,
Etep,
and I don't
Tony,
like myself.
my daughter, Trina.
Yeah.
Like, dude, but like we all get together and play. You should come be immature with us at least one night, at least one Saturday night.
Yeah, all right. Well, we might. Need to let me know. Give me a heads up.
I think we're
I'll
going to
try.
even be doing an early one tomorrow. So, like 8:00 ish.
What do y'all do? Do y'all play like together and stream it, or do y'all?
We usually don't stream it. We just all jump on like old StreamYards so that we can all talk and then we just play. And then if Draven's playing, he will he can share his because he's got the caption card, so everybody that's not playing can see it. What's going on?
Gotcha.
Because like usually we'll have 2 or 3 people that aren't even playing; they're just hanging around watching us all play for 2.5 hours. So I don't know, man. I like the Switch.
It's just I mean, I bought the Avatar game that just came out recently, and that game sucked.
No, I only have Mario.
I was looking forward to that.
Bro. That's it. That my daughter bought me that for my birthday.
I seem to be one of the few. I seem to be one of the few people who didn't like that movie either. So I don't know what's wrong with people.
The Mario
fact
Brother
that they like the movie.
Mario?
No, dude, not Mario. Avatar.
Avatar.
Anybody liked that movie?
I didn't even watch it.
Nobody liked it. It's not good. The anime is way better.
Yes. And I hope Netflix, and I hope the one that is coming, the one I saw the teaser for. I'm hoping, and with all the screenshots I've seen of the cast in their outfits, my fingers are crossed because hopefully I'm hoping that these people watch that trash movie and it's like, we can definitely top this. We can make this look way better. This is garbage.
And Korra sucked too.
Oh my god! I wanted to pull my fucking hair out when
dude, Korra sucked. I remember he
sucked ass.
So all my friends were like, don't watch Korra, just watch Avatar, yada yada. So my daughter's obsessed with Avatar. She loves watching that show. An episode can start and she can tell you what season it's from and like what's gonna happen.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. She's like, oh, that's the episode such and such happened.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, she's awesome. Dr. Carbonell says Avatar. You mean the movie with the blue? No, this is That's not. That's Avatar. Whatever.
See,
that
Avatar.
is.
Avatar.
I thought that's
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
That's what you want to watch, and it's a great show. It's on Netflix and Paramount Plus right now.
Why?
Yeah, because the creators stepped in and said, "Hey, stop ruining our creation," and they said,
"Dude,
M. Night Shyamalan's got nothing to do with this," and they said, "Well, that's a good start."
Yeah, no, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a fantastic series. There's a lot of heart. It's just a great show.
You could tell they put a lot of love into that show.
Yes, they
put
did.
A ton. And it has people who are wanting to do character development. That is the perfect one to take notes on how to properly build the character.
But see, that show came from a different time period. And so, like, when that show came out, they were still putting heart and soul into writing shows and writing characters. And a lot of people say that Toph is a Mary Sue, but that's totally inaccurate because she strives, she learns, she overcomes.
A Mary Sue. That's the most bullshit argument I have ever heard. There's no proof. There is no proof of that. If she was a Mary Sue, she would be Rey Skywalker level Sue.
Well, remember, there are people that think just because there's a vagina, it makes you a Mary Sue.
Yeah,
that's true. There
was another argument that Katara was a Mary Sue, and I thought that was trash as well.
Another problem
you people just like to throw shit out there, hope it sticks.
Another problem is, in order to be a Mary Sue, and it's not actually in the list, which makes the problem, is the show has to be grounded in reality. Whereas anime, you have characters ranked from D to A, and then you have the heroes who are S class. So they're going to be like super powerful. Like take Railgun, right? The top 5 characters, they are superhuman. They can obliterate armies. Whereas even all the A classes can't take out one S class. You know, all 100 A class characters couldn't take on and defeat one S class. So you can't say Railgun's a Mary Sue because she's in a world where Mary Sues exist. Whereas in, say, Star Trek, or even in the it's the same trying to compare Last Airbender to other more grounded animes, because Airbender also has superhuman characters with supernatural abilities. And they also have S-class characters who can take on entire armies.
Dude, I remember the bloodbending episode, and I remember how it pissed off everybody. Like, oh, that's just OP, and I'm like, OP my ass. That's actually more terrifying than OP.
Well, that's the problem. When something
I'd rather be terrified of the power than think it's OP.
Yeah. But there are just people who just don't like when their series changes.
In a sense, if it was OP, then from that episode onward, every motherfucker would be doing that. But I loved how they presented it, though, and worked it out in the end and just left it up to the choice. It's the choice, and that's perfect.
Yeah. It's like
everything has a choice, and luckily Katara has her heart's big enough to realize, okay, this is very, very wrong. I'm not doing this again.
I think, what was it?
Even though the lady did deserve it.
What was it? Season 12 of Naruto. People all got pissed off because he became a teenager.
Oh dear God!
I never watched that show.
No, but I mean,
I remember the arguments in class that day where people were bitching about Shippuden, like, oh my God, this is not Naruto or anything. I'm like, you people have the weirdest priorities I have ever seen. For me, Shippuden's like the way to go. Unless, of course, you want to sit through, like, because the original Naruto is from his childhood up until, I want to say, 10 or 12. In that regard, I think it was
actually 10.
Shippuden is like 10, much is like much later, when he's like late teens, early, I think it, like age almost.
I think it goes 10, 12, 14, 16, and then it jumps to like 19, then 24. I think.
Yeah,
there was actually a timeline from Naruto once that was out on the site.
People just didn't like the tones of it.
Yeah. Hey, so speaking of animation, have you guys heard anything about the new Spider-Man game having an ugly Mary Jane?
That's actually a self-insert of the writer of
that
the
is a fucking insert. This is the problem. This is the problem we have with these people. See, people, this is why this is a classic example of a self-insert gone wrong.
It is.
It's crap. Because they had the actual actress, like the actual person who was going to be Mary Jane. I'm like, hey, that's actually
the voice actress face was replaced. Yeah, She came to the studio and scanned her face onto the voice actresses to replace the voice actresses' face scan.
That should be illegal.
That's how narcissist she is. That's what it's absolute.
Wait, David, is that plagiarism? Actually, is that plagiarism?
I don't know what you call it. It's not actually plagiarism. It's I actually don't know what you call it. It's just so narcissistic where you come in and replace somebody else with your face just so because the actress was hired to play Mary Jane. The game was finished.
I had no problem with the actress because it's like, dude, I like the actress. What the hell? And
you can see the before and after.
Security is trash.
Yeah, you can see the before and after, and you go, "What happened?" And now people are finding out that the writer came in, got her face scanned onto Mary Jane, and it's like, what?
Is that an actual woman? I thought that was a trans.
No amount of patches would ever fix.
Yeah, does anybody know?
She is.
Labe, what did you just say?
When I saw that on Twitter today, I thought it was a trans person. I didn't think it was a real woman.
It does actually. Now that you mention it, it does.
Yeah.
Definitely. I see it. I definitely see it.
Man, you know how sad it would be to be this chick in real life and like have everybody calling you ugly?
Oh, believe me, she's gonna get hers. She's getting it right now because of the backlash. If I were Insomniac,
backlash in Hollywood against them, like,
if I was Insomniac, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed.
Yeah. I think Sony
they already had the work all ready to go.
I hope Sony have a huge loss on Spider-Man 2.
I wonder where that's going to come from, because like if we're going to see that or not, because I mean, The Last of Us 2 changed the way that GameStop returned games. Like they changed their return policy because of The Last of Us 2. So
well, they had no choice. They're facing massive amount of games just left on their doorstep. And refusal to buy more, or they were facing huge losses if they, if Sony had to take the money, had to take the loss. They were losing customers.
Shailene Woodley is the girl that did she write it?
She wrote the story for Spider-Man 2, yes.
Oh, great. So it's going to be woke.
Yeah. That's what everybody's saying, that they can't tell you what is in the game, and they can't release, and if they give it a low score, it's not going to be published. You can't trust IGN. You can't trust anybody anymore. Sony has their thumb on the scale with this game, where they're just doing their best to try and fool as many people into buying the game as they can, hoping that the returns are going to be low.
Yeah. There was another controversy with the game a couple days ago. They were using Puerto Rico flags instead of Cuban flags. They were Puerto Rican flags.
They were actually blaming artists for that.
But still, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine it was the Taiwan flag. Imagine it was the Taiwan. Oh my lord, the backlash.
It's the Taiwan. Yeah, somebody using the Taiwan flag and having.
Oh my god, the outrage.
I don't know, but
so sad.
Yeah. See, this is self-insertion gone horrifically wrong. I feel bad for the actual actress. She needs to speak up and be like, "Hey, who is this man-jawed cunt that replaced me? I didn't agree to this. And Samia called me, not you." That poor lady, though. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, and there's no real article to back me up on this, but apparently there is a huge embargo on the game, right? You have to watch a few reviews. I forget who said it, but they actually said you try and say anything bad about this, and Sony is straight away, like Nintendo, going to hit you with a DMCA, say, well, your content, you signed a contract that your content is approved by us. In the pre-release contract, you violated it. You basically take down your video, or it's in the contract, and of course YouTube, they're going to uphold that contract. So thank God none of us signed not a pre-release. They actually had a pre-release game. I think it was Red Alert 3, the beta release, and yeah, they basically say, hey, you can't review this game if you're not unless you send us a copy first, so like you have to record your review, upload it to them. And I thought, geez, I'm not going to dial the United States to upload to their server. So
but the thing of it is, though, is like, are the reviews coming out truthful on Spider-Man, and who's able to do it like properly?
Basically, who are the shills, and who are
what they did,
the people
who
are forced to do this?
Yeah, they went to Twitch, typed Spider-Man players, took the top list, sent them all a contract. Those who signed it got their pre-release copies. I think they did about 100 or so reviewers, a couple of players to get some footage done of the game, and they're all ready to launch the marketing campaign. And now, before the marketing campaign hit, the first was the Puerto Rican flag, then the fact you're playing fact that one of the characters you play in the game is a black graffiti artist with no superpowers came out.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's so stupid.
There's apparently a whole bunch of insert characters all throughout the game that people are saying, I wish I could tell you more. And then, of course, there's the mostly focus on Miles Morales.
I don't want to play Miles Morales.
Yeah.
No,
well, apparently it's a big Miles Morales game. And apparently also there's trans Spider-Gwen, but that hasn't been confirmed.
Yay!
Stunning and brave.
You hyped the biggest, one of the coolest games. It was a bait and switch.
It was because the graphics
a blatant
MJ,
one. I can't believe
the graphics for MJ. I wonder what else they swapped.
Oh, I agree. I wonder what else they did swap, because that.
But I ain't buying it to find out. And I'm not going back over the old videos.
No, I'm not killing my channel over this game. I'm not killing it, because you know what? I have enough problems as is with other companies. I'm not reviewing this one. This is not going on my game. This is not going to be on stream.
Well, plus I don't have a PS5 yet.
I mean, so I can easily get it on Steam. I can easily get it on Steam right now.
Apparently you can get the PC version on pre-release, and it gives you like a code. Like I think you get 30 days ahead of everybody else. That's about it.
Well, as awesome as Venom is, it's not enough for me to buy it. And besides,
if you buy it early, you get the code for one of the skins. That's about it. So what you buy it on pre-release at $75, isn't it, or something like that, and you get a skin.
Speaking of skins and gender roles, have y'all interested in South Park?
Yes.
Oh,
what did they do? Yes.
They resurfaced.
Joining the Pandaverse.
Big mad. Oh, Disney is big mad. Oh, I'm big mad Disney. You should be mad Disney. This is us calling you
Rachel
out.
Zellweger had a freak out because she reckons that one of the characters is about her. Is it true?
It is about. Hey, newsflash, Rachel. It is about you. That's how much you're hate. That's how bad you're hated. That is how bad you're hated.
Yeah, for once she's right. It is all about her. For once she's right.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I got it pulled up on Hulu. I'm gonna watch it probably later. But yeah, it looks hilarious. They even pull Kathleen Kennedy into it.
Oh, No, that is, oh my lord. I'm gonna have to pour holy water on this fucking thanks. I'm gonna pour holy water on this.
You may gargle holy water, but at least it's a Photoshop derp of Kathleen Kennedy, not the real thing.
Oh, fucking duck. You know what? If you take away the earrings, if you take away the earrings, it is definitely a trans. Just take away the earrings and boom, there you go.
Complete man.
It's ma'am.
Where is it?
I think all that is yep, Cartman is Kathleen. Cartman. Kathleen. Yep, Cartman is Kathleen. That is.
I think we had this conversation before about Kathy, and we all know she has never been fired because she's doing everything Bob Iger tells her to do.
Bob Iger,
you serious, Clark?
You have one chance to make this right. Fire Kathleen and get rid of JJ. Oh, and get rid of Dave Filoni while you're at it. I'm sick of his shit.
Dave Filoni. Everybody's calling him Dave Filoni. I said it on. I said it last week.
That's better.
I said it. Was it last week or week before? And I said Dave Filoni, and I saw some other channel, and they called him Dave Filoni, and it's starting to catch on. Yeah, it's Dave Filoni. Now, why Dave Filoni made Rebels good and Ahsoka bad is because Dave Filoni did not write the dialogue for Rebels. He only designed the characters.
Yeah, but is Dave Filoni in the South Park?
I don't think so.
Oh, I would. They need to get him in there then, because I
put his stupid cowboy hat on.
Yeah, just put a stupid cowboy hat on him. Be like,
as they said, he's all hat now. He's all hat and no cow.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet there's a mind controlling device underneath that hat. Every time, because you never see him without it. You never see him without it.
Maybe.
Look at those t-shirts. Look at those fucking t-shirts. That is trash. That is trash, Kathleen. It is not. Of course, it's not female.
It's Amidala.
Oh my god! Oh,
that's
awesome.
The
disrespect. That is the disrespect. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Star Wars right here. That's Star Wars right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at the 3 biggest disasters that happened to Star Wars all in that one photo.
Yep.
And no, we will never stop complaining because we're mad.
Today,
we just don't like it.
An hour before the show, I'm looking at my Facebook feed, waiting for Seth to put out his stuff so I could retweet it. I mean, repost it. And I see this message about guys needing to step up their game. And I thought, wait a minute, she's been hacked, right? This conservative that I followed, I thought, wait a minute, she's been hacked, right? Conservative activist, supposed to be pro-Second Amendment and all this stuff. And I'm asking, what's going on? She says, well, men think they control the world, but no, men have to step up their game and understand that the dating game, what the dating game really is, and that women are gatekeepers of sex, and that women should run the world because, men have got it so horribly wrong. Guess you'd never heard of Elizabeth I. Mary Queen of Scots.
So
Pretty
stupid.
much.
South Park is God's gift to
Kathleen
humanity.
Kennedy. So I blocked another faux conservative today. You know, it's just getting to be a real shtick with some of these people. You know,
already banned like 13 artists from my channel, from my page.
Yeah,
half of them expose themselves to be minors. I'm like, get the fuck off my page.
Oh,
Get off my page, or I will get a hold of your parents.
Yeah,
I could say
like
so
that.
many words that would make them cry to their parents.
No, I see a lot of people complain that Patreon has age verification now, but trust me, there were so many 15, 16-year-olds signing up for those hate sites, the hentai sites on Patreon, most of which are gone because they were illegal. They were taking other people's material and reposting it. I mean, there's
speaking of which, what did you guys think of my OC that I had commissioned?
I
didn't see it. What was it? Where was it?
I posted it on my page. It was from last night.
I probably didn't get the notice.
What page? I'm gonna look it up. Just tell me where.
It's on my page.
What page?
Oh shit!
X, YouTube.
Yeah, on X.
Okay, I'm pulling your. I got your.
X, your profile. Right. That's your new banner?
No, that's the new OC character.
Oh, right. No, I'll scroll down.
Yep, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Now, what is that?
Reckland Forest Crowd. She's
what is it? What am I looking at?
That's one of the OCs from my page, like the original characters.
Original character.
Oh.
Because everybody else has an original character on their page, I might as well get mine going. And luckily, someone was nice enough to do it for me. I have another one coming pretty soon, so I'm happy with how it turned out. Though I'm happy.
Yeah.
Though unfortunately, when it comes to a new OC, it's nice to meet fellow artists and everything. But Jesus Christ, they're like, can we alter the OC? Can we do it like this and this and this? It's like, guys, the OC was my idea, but I'm not the one who made the art. That would be the person I tagged.
Yeah, I'm not the one who made it. Yeah,
be asking her for the permission, not me. But I'm happy regardless, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm just so fed up with like how.
If you don't mind, I'll screen share the latest one I got. If you don't mind.
What is it? I mean, I don't understand what an OC means. Like original character, but original character for what?
Well,
for me, it's in my book.
I just said it.
For me, it's in my book.
What? Why do you have an OC?
Well, because I'm building a bit of a lore from in my own realm of imagination.
But are you like writing a story?
I just did it for fun. It's for fun, not for.
Oh.
Not to join.
I didn't know if like you were making a story or a comic or something like that. Like I'm trying to understand like why you would do it.
I could use her for a story, but for now it's just in the planning stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just you're just making like, does she fit in with any other, like, is she a part of any other like universe? Is she, I don't, no, I don't understand the.
Okay. I'll happily explain it. basically she's not part of any universe except the one I'm coming out with. There's a lore behind it with the character, because it just came to me as an idea, because one day I do want to write a story, and since I already have the character ready to go, I just got to come up with a setting for it.
Okay. So okay, cool.
Sorry
I
for
just didn't know.
confusing you,
I don't
Scott.
know why you like. That's why I was just trying to figure out. Like, I didn't understand why. But like, you're making a story.
Mm-hmm. And there's gonna be a lot more characters to join the page.
Well, that's good. Tomorrow morning's Coffee and Gaming episode 200. That's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait.
200.
Now, you wanted
200
to speak,
episodes.
one of the topics you had that you wanted to speak about was the new speaker.
Yeah, but I'm already at an hour and I've got to go. So, oh well.
Yeah.
Coffee and Gaming 200.
Oh, well. Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, if only we had Tommy to interrupt us and shut us off about an hour and a half into the live stream, that would be reminiscent of 200 episodes ago. the very first episode of Coffee and Gaming, Tommy stepped all over it, was on his phone driving somewhere and lost signal, and it terminated the live stream.
Oh no.
I was thinking more of the old days where he said, "Yeah, I'll be there, and we're sitting there waiting, and he ain't there, and we're laughing, going, "He ain't showing up. He ain't getting up for this."
That's every day. That's every day. That's every day.
Well,
Tommy might be watching right now. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in weeks. I've tried talking to him.
200 episodes. I'm just reminiscent of the times when I was there, because I didn't make them either. I was like, hell no, I got to go to work, and But yeah, I made a few. I've made a couple pop-ins here and there when I can make it. So
yep,
time is flowing.
Well, when you got this email, if you looked underneath of it, you got a link. So if you feel like popping in, go for it. We're gonna be going extra long tomorrow, so I hope David's got his coffee.
Yeah,
I think it's supposed to be storming.
I'm planning 4 hours.
He ain't moving for 4 hours.
David better take a nap. Yeah, David better go take a nap. We better end the stream now, so David can go take a nap.
What is daytime?
Whoa.
So I'll have to
Current
take
time, it's just unknown.
All right, cool. So we'll be live at 7 a.m. and we'll probably go to 11 a.m.
And then Sunday night, you're gonna come with me on the round table, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Vinny Art. I popped into Vinny Art's channel today for his Friday. What's that stream called on Friday?
Friday Underground. Yeah, stream.
That's right. Popped in, said hello. He mentioned about Sunday, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I can't wait." So,
oh yeah, I was just double checking, because sometimes shit happens.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
I'm looking forward.
To make sure to mention that on
that one.
Oh yeah, it'll be a blast. I'm so glad you're able to make it, brother.
Yes, sir. Scroll down below. Check out all the links.
Round table.
Y'all, yep. I need to put that in the link because I'll be there Sunday night.
Yep.
Check out Brian Leaf's channel. Check out David Applegate's channel. Check out Anime Night. Check out everybody. We'll see you later. I gotta go because I'm late for another stream. Y'all take it easy now. See you in the morning.
See ya.
Damn, bright and early.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jimbo.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. You, Bill Gates.